Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the economics class of class 11. The topic of class 11, the economics, is the central problems of the economy. So, here we start. Central problems of an economy have three major problems which our economy is facing. That is, problem of allocation of resources, problem of utilization of resources, and problem of growth of resources. What are the problems of an economy? What, how, and for whom? That means what necessity or luxuries the producer has to produce, how he will be producing, by labor intensive technique or by capital intensive technique, and for whom he will be producing, for rich or for poor. So, here are some topics related to the fundamental economic problems. The first we will be reading is that what to produce, what goods and services will be produced and in what quantities. And each society have similar problems of choice, that is priority may be different. The less developed economy has choice, that is between production of crops and manufacture of bicycles. And in advanced economies, my choice between building more shopping malls or producing more cars. So here, if the producer is producing, the goods necessity will be high and the luxury goods will be at the lower level. So you can see here with the help of a diagram, here it is clear to you that what necessities are higher and lower. Now, how to produce? It is about technique of production for producing goods. Either the producer will be producing by using labor intensive technique or by capital intensive technique. Labor intensive technique, it includes the production process with the help of laborers. For example, in India, in order to provide employment, the producer will choose labor intensive technique. As we go to capital intensive technique, it includes the production using machines. For example, to compete with international brands, the producer will choose capital intensive technique. You can see here the technique of production. Labor capital intensive technique will be little bit down and the labor intensive technique is a high. Now, for whom to produce? In this, the producer will decide he has to produce for poor sector or rich sector. In this, the society has the majority of rich. He will be producing luxuries. On contrary, if the society is full of poor, then he will be producing basic items. You can have a look now. Now, here are the choices or problems of distribution. In the diagram, you are seeing the rich, higher, poor, and economic growth. It depends all these things upon the producer. Now, here are other two central problems are there, that is the fuller utilization of resources and the growth of resources. In fuller utilization of resources, the resources are fully utilized by the consumer. As per as the growth of resources is dependent upon the consumers only. Similarly, here we come to the end of the topic.